All right, guys, welcome to another video. It is towards the end of June, almost 4th of July. I'm here with Corey and his daughter, Allie, and we're gonna do a little shot up here in northern Arizona. We're just north of Alpine, right at Nutrioso. We're gonna do some fun little forest roads. I haven't been up in this area with my truck, and it seemed like Corey was coming over from Albuquerque, so it seemed like a pretty good middle ground to meet up. So enjoy the ride. I think so. What do you do? I'm probably going to be a little heavier. I'll probably be like 35. I think I'm running a little heavier weight than you, but
gotta keep them young. Gotta keep them young.
we're getting underway. Corey and Allie got Air down. He's ready to go. I just flew the drone for a couple minutes and showed him the footage. So now that all that funny business is out of the way, we're actually gonna drive down the road. So enjoy, folks.
Heart of the Arizona White Mountains, the Escudilla Wilderness beckons with untamed beauty. Towering at 10,912 feet, Escudilla Mountain dominates the 5,200-acre haven where rolling meadows of gamma grass meet vibrant aspen groves and resilient pines. Once scarred by the 2011 Wallow Fire, this land thrives anew, alive with elk, mule deer, and the elusive Mexican gray wolf. Trails wind through serene forest to a historic fire lookout, offering sweeping views of rugged peaks and distant horizons.
All right, you guys, we're just cruising along, taking it easy. This forest road is one of those super well-maintained forest road. There's a lot of active forestry and logging going on out here, so it's a really exceptional road. Dust isn't too bad. Corey's not eating too much back there. It's kind of fun to be in the front every once in a while, but we're just kind of cruising, enjoying it. You can really smell the pine trees, and clouds are getting a little darker, so we might get a little bit of rain, but other than that, we're just kind of taking a stroll through the forest.
Welcome to Alpine, folks, a true mountain paradise tucked away at 8,050 feet in the White Mountains. This charming little town with just 145 folks calling it home feels like a secret hideout in the Apache-Sitgreaves National Forest. It's a hiker's dream with trails winding to epic vistas and a historic fire lookout.
All right, guys, so we just made a quick stop here at Luna Lake, which is right here outside of Alpine. It's a cool little lake. Obviously, water level's down a little bit. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this year's monsoon is a good one like they're talking about, and the water levels gets up for them a little bit, and we have a really good snowpack next fall and get this lake back to normal. So just wanted to come check it out, see what the campsites are like. I've never camped up here, but I always want to kind of find new places to put on the map. It is the weekend before the 4th of July weekend, and right now it's empty. There's nobody up here. It's also a Thursday, so it's not quite the weekend, but fairly unpopulated, and I haven't seen a lot of travelers, haven't seen a lot of RVs. I think people are holding off on this weekend and gearing up for next weekend. So we're about to head down Forest Road, I believe 281. I'll double check that or put the right road at the bottom and start getting down to the canyon and heading down towards Blue here in about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. All right, guys. As you can see, Corey's over there making some good breakfast. We're gonna eat a little bit, get packed up. It's been a beautiful morning. Been listening to the birds do their thing. I was walking around camp, checking stuff out, and found something that I usually don't like to see. Is this right here. Some jackass decided to leave all his trash behind and thought, hey, I'll just hide it behind a log and no one will see it. And that's what stupid people do. So haven't done this in a while. Put my coffee down, but I'm putting a curse on you. May whoever left this trash behind get stuck in a telephone booth for 3 days straight with a nude Joey Behard. That's right. I'm getting absolutely tired of these people. So there you go. Curse on you. Pick up your trash, people. And I'm going to pick up this trash because it's not my trash, but it's still trash, which makes it my trash. So, all right, guys. Back at it.
Something's wrong with the laces because the front laces, because I have to pull the laces up.
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Fantastic. Best job in the world, man. So we were just about ready to take off, and we heard somebody hollering at a dog and weren't sure, and Corey saw the cattle coming, and there's some real cowboys right there wrestling up the herd, getting them ready to get in a trailer. That was pretty neat.
How cool is that? You don't see that every day.
Down the road, taking it pretty easy. We got a few side-by-sides that went past us and a motorcycle, and as you saw earlier, had a couple actual ranchers on horseback run a head of steer through our camp as we were leaving. That was actually really cool. So the view is getting amazing. We got some rock formations that we're just rolling into right here, and we're looking for the little blue post office that should be coming down the road a little bit, because I got a birthday card I got to get in the mail. All right, let's stick to it. All right, somehow I don't know how to do it, but I did it because I didn't put it actually in the maps, but we overshot the post office by about, 3 miles. So we got down here, the road doesn't end here, but it ends just shortly past us. So we're gonna turn around. Corey thought he saw something really cool down the hill here, and I'm gonna throw some drone footage in right now. It looks like a cave. It could have been used in the old days by anybody, Indians, smugglers, who knows. But flew the drone down there. That was my first time really trying to drop down and get in front of something. So hopefully the footage looks cool. We'll take a look at that now. And then we're gonna run back up the road about 3 miles, and hopefully there's a physical post office there that I can drop a letter off at. All right, let's get back on the trail. All right, guys, went a little bit out of our way, blew right past this because I was expecting a nice big building, but here's our U.S. Post Office, Blue, Arizona, 85922. Letters go in here. And for Tommy, look at that, Tommy, forever stamp. You did great work. I know you're probably sitting at the bar or on the golf course right now, can't blame you. But we're gonna use your former employee to send an old birthday card. That's pretty fun to go down and find that little post office. There is actually a building as well. That postal box was just kind of outside on the fence, and seeing as it's Friday, it looked like the building wasn't open, so maybe they only have the building open a couple days a week, but pretty neat adventure. Now we're gonna head across, up and up out of this canyon, cross Highway 191, and get over on the other side, kind of by the, I think it's called the Black River, and there's a couple little canyons that have like multiple beautiful campsites along that Creek River, so enjoy the ride until we get to camp. All right, guys, we've crossed over 191, so we're now on the west side of 191, and just taking our time. The road is in absolute phenomenal condition. Currently, we're running about 30 miles an hour and haven't run across any potholes or washouts or anything. I just think these roads don't get used that much because people just don't take the time to get up here, which is fantastic. So we're hoping to get over to the campsites and find a good one here in the next little bit, and sort of maybe take the afternoon off, and if the creek's running well, throw the old feet down in the creek and cool off a touch. And we do also have, it looks like, a possibility of a little bit of a thunderstorm this afternoon. So could turn to be a really interesting afternoon. So stick with us. Thanks for watching.
What's up, my ribeye?
In 2011, the Wallow Fire became Arizona's largest wildfire, scorching over 538,000 acres in the Apache-Sitgreaves National Forest. Sparked by an unattended campfire near Alpine, it raged for weeks, threatening communities and reshaping the landscape. The fire left behind scars still visible today, with fallen trees and recovering forest. But the area's beauty endures, offering a powerful reminder of nature's resilience and the importance of fire safety. Next time you're out, be fire wise, bring plenty of water and tools to make sure your next campfire is out when you leave.
All right, so we just stopped and pulled up the map to look at the bigger picture of where we're going, and we're getting really close. We've been rolling down this Forest Road 37, and you would have thought they paved this thing. It has been so smooth, no real bumpy section, no real rocky section. So we're right around a few bends until we get down into kind of the Black River Canyon area, where there's going to be about 6 different campgrounds for us to check out. Hopefully none of them are too full, and we can find some really decent spots and crack open a beverage or two. All right, enjoy this part of the run.
Welcome to East Fork Recreation Area. This enchanted area stretches 8 miles along the East Fork of the Black River, offering a variety of camping options for those seeking a serene, nature-filled experience. From Diamond Rock Campground on the north end to Buffalo Crossing Campground on the southern end, you should be able to find a spot. We chose Diamond Rock Campground as it was kind of off the road to where some of the other campsites really feel like the road drives through the campsite. So think about that when you're planning your visit.
All right, guys, good morning. We are on Sunday morning. We spent all day here yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. Kind of went up and down the river here looking for, as they call it, holes, basically where there's beaver dams and the whatnot. And that's where the fish service normally stocks trout and other fish. But also, as we talk to an angler that comes up here quite often, you almost need to get in like a day or two after stocking. And that's when there's a little more fish, because 4 or 5 days after stocking, the beavers are very fat and very full and pretty much wipe out most of the stuff in their beaver pond. So interesting to know, good to know for the future. But we're just getting cleaned up. We're packing up right now, kind of getting in on the road the next maybe hour or so. So it's been an absolute phenomenal place. Like I said, normally don't do paid campsites, but this whole East Fork campground and valley area requires you to only camp in numbered spots. So, and they have a camp host that goes around to all the different spots and just makes sure everybody's legit, and it's paid their couple bucks, but it's worth it because it comes with a vault toilet, and the campsite was super clean. So it's been fairly impressive as far as the people up here and everything, as far as just taking care of the campsites and not leaving a lot of crap behind. So appreciate that. We're going to get rolling and roll down through the rest of this valley and head up towards Big Lake. And then I'm actually heading up towards Denver to get some work done on my truck and going to swing by Corey's place. So from here on out, it's going to be just video of rolling out of the forest. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, we got ourselves up to Big Lake, which is pretty much the end of our dirt adventure. We're both currently just airing up right now, and I'm actually, because I'm heading up towards the Denver area, I'm gonna go and crash Corey's house tonight. So personally, my trip continues. I probably won't film much of it, but it's all pavement anyway and highway. We're gonna go between here, so we're a little bit south of Springerville and Eager at Big Lake, and we're gonna go up to Albuquerque, and then tomorrow I'm gonna make my way up towards Denver, where I can get a little bit of work done at the Bowen plant. So thanks for watching again. As always, like and subscribe. If not, please leave me at least an 8-paragraph oration of why you didn't like this video. All right, everybody, talk to you soon.